Who would win in a fight? Captain America or Black Panther?
Let's go.
Who would win in a fight?
Let's go.
Captain America, who has vibranium, adamantium, shield, tactical experience, been alive for a long time, or T'Challa Black Panther, not T'Chaka. T'Challa.
Are we talking about MCU Black Panther? Are we talking about from the comic books Black Panther?
You could blend that shit.
For sure.
What's up? Who want to go first? Because, hey.
Captain America!
Captain America!
America! What
America!
You mean? America, bro. What you mean? Cap. Cap, bro. Super soldier serum, vibranium, battle experience, fought the Red Skull. Man, I know your daddy, bro. Me and your daddy served, my nigga. Hey, dude, all I gotta do is throw you off in battle, say your great-grandpappy name. I know someone calling through. Udaba Gandhi. Who are you? I am the White Massa, sir. What down, nigga? Let's go. Black Panther, who? Black Panther, who? Nigga, America has. Hey, you remember when they said the Dora Milaje has jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje lies? That's cool and shit, but this is America. If our nukes can target you and our nuke is Captain America, we can go. The world is our playground. The question is we gonna kick you off?
Captain America.
I stand with America, dog.
That's. I mean, the tough thing is that these two are very close. They've had fights in the past,
and T'Challa beat his ass multiple times.
I believe it wasn't that way. I believe that it was like back and forth almost.
Hey,
like
if we're blending.
He's got that experience, bro. And Captain America, Steve Rogers. Ain't no
and look at it. Cap is the light side. Cap is the negotiator. Other options are we just nuke you. So what you want to do?
But T'Challa has that vibranium.
I understand.
Who you got?
I got T'Challa, bro. Off rip. I got the king of Wakanda.
You such a African American person,
bro. The technology is off the wazoo. Can wipe the fuck out of America if they wanted to.
No. We're talking about Black Panther versus Captain America in a fight, in a field, head to head. Who's winning that? Who's walking away alive?
T'Challa. Off rip. I mean, the technology alone that he has through the vibranium. You saying like that?
Someone did say Captain America does hold back a little bit because he has that
the heart-shaped herb. He has that. They have the damn near similarity strength.
He has
think about that. They have the same.
Serum.
Right. The heart-shaped herb and the fucking formula got is damn near the same. Strength, speed, agility. But the difference is that he can move fast. He has his senses is more faster than Cap's too.
He got the senses. Yep, that's a one up. He got the senses, bro.
Besides strength level, he is also a master in different arts of hand-to-hand combat as well as Cap.
Yeah.
So
Steve Rogers got that too.
Right, but his fighting style is Wakanda.
Who do you think is stronger? What do you think is stronger? The heart-shaped herb's power or the super soldier serum?
The heart-shaped herb.
Really?
No.
Yes. If we're looking at the MCU,
no,
that super soldier serum is way stronger than
because the gift of boss, because that gift of boss that you're speaking of can be given and taken away so easily. Once you're given the super soldier serum, John Walker got the super soldier serum. Yeah. You can't take it away. So for a power to be so easily taken away, can't be the same. Because you have to earn your right to even claim the Black Panther herb. Because even the own people.
When have you seen the Black T'Challa in the MCU show a feat of strength? Not one time. I've never seen him do anything strong.
When he was fighting Cap, when he was fighting Bucky and Cap. Well, no, he was fighting Cap in Civil War.
What did he do?
He was when he was clawing that Cap. Cap was going with his shield. He kicked the shit out of him.
I said strength.
Black Panther when he fucking was going after what's his name? Zemo. Claw. And he jumped up or whatever, and he was on a car. He uses his strength. He was whooping the dude's ass or whatever, bro. Nah.
There's only one feat of strength in the entire MCU that I remember him ever doing, and that's when he took Bucky's arm and did this, pulled it off of him. When Bucky was the Winter Soldier was fighting him in Civil War, and Black Panther took his arm and Bucky was like, "What the frick?" That was it.
I thought that was Spider-Man who did that.
No, it was Black Panther. No, Spider-Man did it too.
Because Spider-Man did like this. He told him like,
no, Spider-Man did that too.
I don't remember Black Panther doing that. I remember Spider-Man.
Black Panther did it. No, Black Panther did it.
I remember Spider-Man doing that. I think you're confusing.
Spider-Man did. I'm not saying Spider-Man didn't do it. I know he did it. But I
Did he do it
believe
at the
Black
top?
Panther did it as well.
When they were
When
on
he
the roof,
fought the Winter Soldier.
when they were on the roof, when he was.
I don't know where they were, but I
remember-
know that he did it to the Winter Soldier.
I would have to see that scene. I don't remember that, but I don't remember him doing that. But I know he can.
Because when Spider-Man did it, it was a joke. Oh, you have a metal arm too? This was a.
He said, "Oh, you have vibranium or
yeah.
some shit like that."
Let me get to
Not
some of these
vibranium.
here. All right, let me see what this Shino says. Congratulations on your new daughter. Thank you. Good thing E-Man didn't spoil the name. I got T'Challa. Remember, there's a Cat Black Panther game coming, and I can't wait to play that game.
Like
Straight
Indiana
up.
Jones, I know.
Raging Black Guy says, let's shut this debate down. When he first fought Cap, T'Challa and Cap had a strong man against the Shield. T'Chaka also fought Cap and won. Black Panther kills. I don't really understand. When he first fought Cap, T'Challa and Cap had a strong man against the Shield. The freak does that mean?
He clawed that shield up though too. Like,
Yeah,
even though vibranium, that vibranium claws was scratching the shit up. The
Super Soldier Serum is stronger in the MCU than the heart-shaped
That makes no
herb.
sense.
How many? Did you see Captain America have a wrestling match with Thanos and win?
Yeah, that was stupid though.
All right.
It's not about being stupid. it's
All
what it's
right.
being presented.
That was stupid though.
See,
like,
now you're disagreeing with the facts.
If we're combining both from comic book from
There's
MCU, bro, no way.
Because a lot of people, we already settled it 11 years ago. A lot of people don't read Black Panther comics. Jody settled that.
Correct.
So you cannot,
Captain America comic books.
you can,
Correct.
Nobody's reading that shit either. Captain
That's
America
you're
was the
missing the
most
point.
boring
That's
ass
not the
person.
point he was making though.
but you cannot use something that's in the comic book lore to make it used for your argument conveniently. So we have to use what the general audience understands, which is the rules that we're using for his feats of
There
strength.
is no rules. He said we can combine them.
Sure, absolutely.
If he said we can
But
combine them,
do you know comic book feats?
some.
So what, you said, oh no, comic.
Some.
I need to pull facts and stats on you.
Some.
You just be talking sometime, bro. But we know for sure what we've seen in the MCU, bro. The heart-shaped herb versus that Super Soldier Serum. That Super Soldier Serum goes a very long way, bro.
That's a problem though.
What do you mean that's a
saying,
problem?
and
Define.
I'm just saying, and they both got.
Well, think about
But
it.
wait, no,
They
wait.
didn't
What do you mean?
believe- let's go. Hold
What
up,
do you mean
hold
it's
up,
a
hold up.
problem?
It's a problem because they did not even believe in Black Panther. They didn't even think that it was going to do what it do.
So
Not even the movie.
what-
They didn't even believe in. They didn't even believe in the character like that, and people love the character. So they did not show us what T'Challa, his full feet of strength, what he could do. They more boost up Cap
You're
than T'Challa.
filibustering.
T'Challa should have been up more anyway.
You're
because of
filibustering.
the not just because of heart-shaped herb. The heart-shaped herb gives him strength, ability, speed, more awareness, everything that it does. It enhances him way more than Cap. And they didn't give us all of that. They only gave us some of that. So since that's the case, bro, you're going by the MCU. Cap, yes, they boost that shit up. They boost the white boy up. They didn't believe in that black man.
So you're
Cap,
saying
he should have been a lot way more than he was, bro. And that's bullshit. And that's why I'm calling bullshit.
so that's an opinionated statement, but nonetheless, we acknowledge that Cap was not. Oh, not Cap. I'm sorry. T'Challa wasn't presented in the best feat because the actor died.
We're
But
not going by the death. I'm talking about the character. They nerfed. When we first saw Black Panther, bro, he should have been a lot stronger than what he was. I started looking
How
more
can
in
you
that, bro.
say that
He should have
when
been a
we
lot
haven't-
stronger. Even his fighting technique should have been a lot better.
How can you say that when Black Panther was introduced in Civil War? Nobody even knew what a Black Panther was. That was the
Nobody.
first time.
Yeah.
So he had to
Just
be
like Captain
introduced.
America. Like when they bought Captain America, nobody knew who
He
the fuck
had
Cap
to
was.
be
Almost.
introduced in a way to ingratiate themselves to the
They
general audience.
did not nerf
It's not
Captain
about.
America. They did not nerf him in his own movie.
How do they win? How does T'Challa beat Cap in a fight?
If we have,
How does something like
if we
that
have
go down?
T'Challa
That shield is a problem.
Right. It's his tech, but T'Challa has ways.
So-
his own vibranium tech can nerf that shield. T'Challa scratched the hell out that shield.
Yeah, Keon, what you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm not yelling. Have I yelled once
No,
yet?
you have not.
Has he been yelling this whole time? I need the same consistency between y'all. Because when I yell,
say what you say.
Yep. So do y'all want me to? I could dispel all this, but it requires me screaming, and that would dispel the whole argument. So I'm asking a question. I can let him. Y'all can listen to this bullshit, or I can interrupt him. What would y'all like me to do? Interrupt the bullshit and let him keep talking.
So a lot of people in the comment section, based off of the live streams, have been saying that you are obnoxious.
Facts.
Loud, trash talking, Uncle Ruckus, MAGA hat wearing, piece of shit douchebag.
What am I doing right now?
You're being quite reserved.
I want y'all to keep listening to the B shit.
One.
Yes.
Am I? Or am I just speaking am I saying my point? Like I said, T'Challa is, they nerfed him. If they gave us the actual Black Panther as we should have had, that wouldn't happen. Cap wouldn't have been so as we all, we love him. Once they gave us, we was like, oh shit. They nerfed T'Challa. Just like they nerf a lot of heroes, bro. That should not be. They didn't believe in these characters. They just bought them up. We just put them in there. If they would have gave us fully T'Challa, that would have been a different story.
We know what I am aware of Captain America and Black Panther comic iterations, less so Captain America, and heavily with the MCU, live action and cartoons and such.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that Black Panther has the edge because of all of the stuff that comes with the heart-shaped herb.
Right.
But then I'm looking at who he is in the MCU, and that brings him down a lot.
That's a problem.
Comic book, Black Panther's winning.
Facts.
MCU, Captain America's winning. Now, the question is, which one means more?
Obviously, America and the MCU fans themselves value Captain America more than they value Black Panther.
That's not the right question. That's not the right statement. What does America value more? Does this country value comics or movies more?
Oh, that's easy.
Comics.
Movies.
You say comics.
I say comics because they
Why?
trip over that. Because
you're crazy.
The comic book nerds flip a lot of shit out about what's going on in it. The general population.
Nobody want to read a book. Who wants to read a book when you go watch a movie?
True. But
how many people that watch Game of Thrones read Game of Thrones before they watched it?
A lot.
The general population.
But nowhere near comparison.
How many
to the general,
people that did not read Game of Thrones and watch Game of Thrones? So which numbers are bigger? The people that read it?
The people that watch the show.
The people that watch the show. There's no comparison.
Right.
So it doesn't matter how good something you can make in a secondary medium.
Yeah.
Movies will always be the number one medium when it comes to reaching general consumers.
I think
matter what.
I think visual media, period.
Cartoons,
TV,
no matter what.
Whatever.
And with movies being the highest scale, you want everything. Every.
I'm sorry, E-Man, but the comic book that was the wrong take.
Every comic book.
You think people are reading comics like that? They
so
are.
I would say
this.
I would say every comic book writer ultimately one day hope that they comic will be featured in a TV show / movie one day.
Why?
So because that.
Why does a comic book artist want their stuff to be featured in a
so
TV
it can
show
reach
or movie?
Because they want it to be accepted, generalized, and so it can reach a higher medium. It can reach it because when you add a comics, there's only a certain level that it can hit.
What does that mean? Explain that to E-Man what that means. Why is there only a cap of a level of an audience that you could reach as a comic versus a movie or TV?
Because the people that read comics are generally already fans of you, won't challenge your work, and you can't reach a higher level of influence and effect if you just stay in a certain niche audience. You have to be able to branch out.
A little bit more. Nah. There's only a smaller percentage of people who read comics.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people watch TV and go to the movies.
And you have to be able to take
your
that work.
pool is smaller.
Yes, a very smaller pool.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to take that work that generally works with your fan base and carry it over and see if it can mass appeal to a broader audience.
Can we be honest here? I'm going to be completely honest. I'll tell the truth with you guys. Who here in the studio identifies as a comic book reader?
Now, no. I don't have time to read like I want to. Manga reader, yes. Comic reader, no.
I haven't read a comic book and I don't know how long. The last time I read a comic book.
I noticed you didn't raise your hand.
Yeah, I can admit that. I look at.
And yet we talk about a whole bunch of comic book, Marvel, DC, meta, pop culture shit on this channel.
Yeah. I'm more.
See, no one in this studio raised their hand.
Yeah, I'm more.
And look, I've read thousands of comic books.
I know.
I've read thousands.
I know.
And I can't even identify as a comic book because I don't read them right now. You have to be an active comic book reader to say, I am a comic book reader.
I buy them all the time and all that.
You have to be. And, you know, I'm not. So look at this shit. We have Jody's Corner, this amazing community, people showing love, donations, people that love the community, Discord, joining, comments, 300 plus viewers watching this live. And I don't even read. I'm not none of us are comic book readers. And that's not it's not a bad thing. Why do you think YouTube channels like Variant and Comics Explained, Comic Historian exist?
They do the hard work for you, so you don't have to read it.
No, they have millions of subscribers knowing people don't have time or the inclination to read comic books. So I will do it for you. I'll explain it to you. I'll put some visuals in there so you can get the gist of the story.
And it makes you, by their explanation, it makes you more interested and more understanding, because there are times.
No, that's not how. That's not what they're doing.
There's some things in the comic books that you actually read yourself. It might be boring as fuck. And then by them doing the voice acting and everything else with it, it makes it.
I totally disagree with that.
Why?
Because if it takes somebody else reading something to you, like I'm 9 years old, like your mother reading you a bedtime story, if that's what it's required for you to read me a story, then you're not interested to the story. You have to want to read that comic book because you want to read it, not because somebody else is reading it towards you. I don't agree with that way of thinking.
Sometimes people get motivation to read books all the time.
I'm not against audiobooks. That's not what I'm saying. A 5-minute clip is not equivalent to a 9-hour book, audiobook. That's not the same thing.
Sure. Well, you're getting more information from one. What I'm saying is people get introduced to comics from different mediums. They might see a poster.
That's not what I'm disputing that.
Okay.
I'm not disputing that at all.
All right. So with that being said, we have established it. We've broken it down. Visual media is the standard in this country.
But like you just said earlier, somebody that could claim that red variant that walk up in here and be like, I know everything about Black Panther, but somebody like you that read every single Black Panther comic.
Everything.
You know, but see, do you, that's I look at that. I'm not screaming. I equate that to somebody taking steroids. You can't walk into this gym with that body. Somebody who read those comics, who set them hours and did those same pages, can't come with the same energy that somebody that watched a 15-minute video that claimed they watched a Black Panther comic. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. But at the same time, it's evolved. We have left the comic book page, even though comic is the general source material of where.
But that's what it is. Comic books came what books became.
Adaptations.
And that's the hard part. Comic book fans have a hard time taking adaptations.
Yeah.
Instead of, because they want things like for like.
Like him.
Yes.
What you guys don't realize, some of the greatest movies that you've seen of all time were books first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's true.
And the same thing is
Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah. The same thing is
Bambi.
It's just the
story. The story. Lion King.
That's low hanging fruit. I'm talking about real cinematic movies. You know what I'm saying?
Little Mermaid.
That's another Disney product. I'm talking about real.
Oh, you didn't read the book? You didn't read the book where the girl unalived herself at the end of the book? That's what I'm saying.
The Dark Tales shit? No.
That's what I'm saying. Adaptations.
I had parents who kept me from that.
Oh, no, I had parents that gave me the book. Go to the library, go ahead and rent this out.
Oh, my God. So what I'm saying is, with everything that we said, we've kind of like differentiated comics from visual media. With that being said, I would like to say that I believe Captain America's wiping Black Panther. And that's because of how he's been portrayed in visual media, in the MCU, and in film. That has usurped the comic.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's still bullshit, but I hear you.
That's hey! We got somewhere.
Let it be known, comic book T'Challa wiping Cap. That's not what this is. It's more than that.
And that's the thing, though. I feel like if you're not going to